What's up, YouTube? This video is probably going to be long. I'm going to let you know this off the bat because I'm angry, he's angry, and it's a pretty fucked up situation. So, as you know, if you're just now tuning in, we started school Wednesday. Um, and of course, this is our first semester, so we're gonna be in school for 2 years at least. So today I had orientation with a staffing company for a warehouse, and I went through all of the proper paperwork and did everything that they asked me to do, and watched the safety video and all of that bullshit. And then it comes time to write down what shifts everybody can do, or everybody can handle. And we go to school Monday and Wednesday from 1:40 to, if it's Wednesday, from 1:40 to, it's what, 6? And then if it's Monday, from 1:40 to 9. Well, the only shift that we would have been able to do would have been, it's a Sunday through Thursday shift, and it's the third shift, 11 to 8. Now, you ain't even got to be good with a clock to figure out that shit wouldn't work, because everything else was Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to what, 5, and the other one was 5 to 10 or something like that, or 4 to 10 or some shit like that. And it's like, what? When I didn't have a job, I couldn't get a job. Now that I actually have a job, I can't get a fucking better job because I'm going to school to fucking educate myself. What the fuck? And it's like, I can't win for fucking losing. And it's so frustrating because they say, when you're graduating from high school, they say, oh, you're going to have so many possibilities and so many doors are going to open up to you now. When I turned 18, they told me, when you hit 18, the possibilities are going to be so great. Everybody's going to want to hire you. That shit didn't fucking happen. Then they say, oh, well, once you get your degree and once you get your GED, everybody's going to want to hire you. Things are going to get better and people are going to look at you. That shit didn't fucking happen. Oh, well, once you get your degree or once you get into college, people are going to want to hire you. Fucking bullshit. And I'm so pissed off because it's like you're being punished for trying to get your fucking education. Why even ask me what shifts and what days and what times I can fucking work if you're gonna just tell me this is what shifts we have? Why even fucking call me back? There's no point. If the only shifts you telling me I can do is between hours and days that I can't do it, why the fuck did you even bring me back here? You just wasted my time, your time, and my fucking gas. So yes, I'm mad. I'm mad right now. You got something you want to say?
It just blows my mind how you can go to school for 12 years.
12
fucking years of high school. And you get out and you're like, okay, I paid my dues. I just sat in class and learned this shit, which not all of it's easy, for 12 fucking years of my life. And now I'm out of high school and I can't do anything but flip burgers or work for Walmart or work in a restaurant. It's pure fucking shit. And like she said, you try to better yourself by going to school. That's not easy because the material gets harder. It's going to be harder to process the information and learn it. So your choices are nowadays: go to school full time and don't work, or go to work full time and don't go to school. And the problem I have with that is, if you're going to school full time and not working, you have no way to bring in any money. You need money to survive. If you're working full time and not going to school, you're stuck in a dead-end, crappy fucking job You have money, but you hate your life because your job is shitty, nobody cares, nobody works as a team, and you're stuck because you don't have an education. You can't advance because you don't have an education. So it's like a catch-22 the way things are set up. And I personally think if you're a college student, companies should make it easier to get a job because they know you're trying to get educated. And I think companies who hire college students and work around their school schedule should get a tax break. That's how I feel about it. Any incentive to help the college student out who wants to go to school and work. Because the way it's set up right now, you have two choices, and neither one of them work very well. The only way it works is if you're some rich bitch and your parents are paying your way through school, and you can sit in school and not work. But then that takes away your freedom, your independence. Again, you're relying on someone else. Yeah, you can focus on your education, but you're relying on someone else. You're not doing it yourself. You're not being independent. It's a backwards system right now.
You done? And this is the real fucking world. The people out there who do have parents that can pay their way through college, fuck you. Because 95% of the fucking time, half you motherfuckers don't go to class and all you do is fucking party. Fuck you. Because it's not fair to the people who are adults who do have to pay for their own fucking school and who do want to educate themselves to have to fucking struggle because your parents have a fucking 401k plan and retirement and shit. It's not fucking fair. And I'm not blaming it on them per se, and I'm not blaming it on their parents, but to the motherfuckers who have parents that are paying for their college tuitions and shit, and they're not going to class, you need to take a fucking reality check. Because when that money fucking runs out, that shit is gone. And you're going to have to pay out of pocket for your fucking schooling if you don't apply for financial aid. And even with financial aid at some schools, that's not enough. I'm angry. I have a fucking headache. Had to wake up at fucking 7 o'clock this morning after going to bed at what, 2 o'clock? 2, 3 o'clock?
1:30.
1:30, something like that. I had like 6 hours of sleep. I never wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning for any fucking thing. Unless it's something that's a job lead or something that's beneficial to me in the long run. So I got up early as shit this morning. Won't be able to go back to sleep because I hate sleeping in the fucking daytime. And I have to work. I have to go to work later on today. Running off the 6 hours of sleep. Just to take a trip to the next town over for some bullshit. It was a wasted trip. Yeah, it was worth a shot. But it was still a wasted trip. Because they knew what days I could work and what hours I could work before they even called me back for orientation. So I don't understand why it happened. I don't understand why society is the way that it is. Because it's not just with our situation. It's not just with this one job. I'm pretty sure it's a number of y'all that's either watching this right now or somebody that you know that has gone through something similar to what we're going through right now. I'm done. I'm fucking done. That means I have to stay at the job I'm at now, which I enjoy the people that I work with. I do. We cut it up sometimes. We have a good time. But the motherfuckers are selfish. I'm not going to call them lazy because a lazy person is somebody who don't even give a shit about what they need. A lazy person is somebody who just don't care at all and they won't do anything. They're not lazy, they're selfish. They'll only do certain things when it benefits them. Oh, my table needs rolls, so I'm gonna put bread in the oven for my table. Or my table, I have my butter for my rolls for my table, but the next person's gonna have to go get another butter tray because I need to get this bread out to my table. They don't think about the person that's going to come behind them and need the same thing that they just needed. Oh, I just took the last little bit of ranch, but my table's going to have their ranch, so the next person's going to have to go get some ranch out of the cooler and refill the ranch. So it's not that they're lazy, it's just that they only do things when it's beneficial to them. I took the last glass, but I'm not going to go get any more glasses for anybody else because I have the glasses that I need for myself. That means I have to work 10 times as hard as I already do. Because nobody else is pulling their own fucking weight. How is that fair to me? Off of the pay that they give me. Now, if I was making $12, $15 an hour, I wouldn't give a fuck. I wouldn't care. Because you would be paying me enough to do what it is that I'm doing. But I don't make that much. I'm lucky if my fucking paycheck is $50. Yeah, I said it. I'm lucky if my paycheck is $50. Now, yeah, granted, the tips might be okay. I might make $200 a week from tips, but that's everyday money. You know how fast everyday money goes? I have to buy cigarettes. I have to buy gas. I have to buy cat litter. I have to buy dog food. I have to pay rent. I have to pay the light bill. I have to pay the phone bill. I have to pay the internet bill. Gotta buy tissue. Gotta buy paper towels. You get the point. So I'm frustrated because I just can't seem to get ahead. Can't seem to get to a position where I can save anything. I can't seem to get to a position where we can get a house. I can't seem to get a step further than where I already am.
But I'm proud of you because you are in school. And I'm proud of me because we are in school. And it's a step in the right direction. It might feel like you can't go any further, but I think God has a way of testing you, testing your strengths, and eventually we will pull through it. But I'm proud of you for doing the school thing.
Well, with that being said, I don't think I have anything else to say. I want to get off of here. I want to stop talking about this because I have a headache and I don't want to fucking start bawling on camera. Rate, comment, subscribe. If you got anything you want to say, put it in the box. Video response, however you choose to respond to this. But I don't know. It would be nice to know that we got some support.